Since I assumed office as Commissioner of Police, a former office holder has chosen to publicly criticize virtually every single decision I have taken. I have deliberately refrained from responding because leadership requires discipline, focus, and an understanding that not every provocation deserves attention. However, in light of recent questions from the media, I will address the matter clearly. And I do hope for the final time. I have never voted in any election. I am proud of my apolitical status. I have no desire for political office, nor have I ever held membership in any political party. My loyalty is to the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, not to any political organization, nor do I harbor any ambition of entering politics, nor do I hold any delusions of grandeur. That belongs to another individual who is now a former Commissioner of Police. It is unfortunate that that former Commissioner of Police continues to project his own political aspirations onto others. His repeated attempts at elected office have been rejected time and time again by the population. And that is a matter of public record. They don't want you. I think he actually lost his deposit. I will not be drawn into his personal grievances or his attempts to remain relevant through attacking the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. What I will address are the facts. After 3 years in office, that former COP left the TTPS with hundreds of millions of dollars in debt. But you are the media, so go and track down the Ministry of Finance Central Audit Committee Report 2017 to 2021. That is interesting reading, which I am sure will have the media salivating. Apparently, he forgot that the Firearms Permit Unit had to undergo 3 separate audits, all of which covered his tenure as Commissioner of Police, and that several officers who were attached to that unit were arrested and charged and are currently before the court. And also that several of his incorrect administrative decisions have been the subject of several court judgments and have stymied promotions in the service currently. All of these were consequences of his failure to properly understand and execute the responsibilities of the office he held. But then again, he was never a police. In contrast, I have been in office for a mere 9 months, and I can say without hesitation that I have facts to back up my 9 months in office. 2025 ended with the largest percentage reduction in homicides ever recorded in this country. And from initial data collected, globally, we have only been surpassed by El Salvador during 2021 to 2023. So if you check the statistics, globally, we have had the largest percentage reduction in homicides. This reduction occurred without curfew, lockdown, any restrictions on movement, unlike the period in which he mismanaged the TTPS. Trinidad and Tobago recorded the lowest annual homicide figure since 2011. I want to say that again. Trinidad and Tobago recorded its lowest annual homicide figure since 2011. And the 2026 carnival season concluded with only 19 serious reported crimes, the lowest since the early 2000s. These achievements belong to the hard-working men and women of the TTPS who have embraced a renewed focus on accountability, intelligence-driven policing, and community partnership. I have been advised repeatedly not to respond to the former commissioner. And there is wisdom in the old saying, if you argue with a fool, he will drag you down to his level and beat you with experience. Accordingly, I will not be engaging any further with any distractions, distortions, or theatrics of any individual who seeks to undermine the progress of the TTPS. My focus remains on public safety, institutional integrity, and delivering results for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you.